Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome in. Welcome in. It is raining really hard outside my door. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully you can't. Hopefully it won't interrupt the sound here. But anyway, I hope that you're having a good day, morning. I don't know when it is you're going to catch this video or if you're going to be live right now with me or not. But anyway, welcome. Those of you who are returning back, I appreciate you all that are upright in your heart. And you are just trucking along in the earth with all uprightness in you. Thank you for being that way, loving our Father in heaven and radiating His light. I appreciate you all for being that way in the earth realm. That's what it's about. If you're new, my name is Shannon Hensley. I'm glad to have you. Audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, I do a different type of a work here for Elohim. We're not religious. We don't put God in a box here. He could never be put in a box. People call him many different names, but he actually tells us what his name is. I have a video down below if you want to watch it. I show you what his name looks like in the tarot, and it is the Tetragrammaton. He is the I Am, and some people call him Yahuwah. Some people call him Yahweh. I call him Yehovah. And anyway, that video is down below if you want to check it out. He's a faithful Elohim, and he's a God of war to shut it down. We don't want war, but there are people that start that stuff, and God's ready to contend against it. He said he'll be real quick and be very swift to be up inside a person's face that don't want to be upright in the earth realm. And so we do a lot of judgment here on this table and ask at the hand of the Most High what is around people so that you can be safe. And the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim, He don't mess around here. He makes me quake. He makes me shake. And like many of you who fear Him, the Most High tells us that the beginning of any kind of wisdom is to fear Him. He's the Creator. He gives us life and He can take it away. Just like that. He's a very real entity. He is spirit, and we must worship Him in spirit and in the truth. And if you're outside of the truth of what He calls us the truth, then you're not in the truth. And we are to keep the commandments and to love Him with everything in us. That's the first commandment. If you don't get that commandment to acknowledge Him in anything and everything you do, then you're going to miss everything and you're off of the path. And it's the truth. So if you've fallen down in any way, shape, or form in this energy, all you can do is look in the mirror and fix it, because everybody has fallen down. Everybody. But there comes a point when you grow up and you realize that I ain't falling anymore because God's able to keep me from falling. And we just exercise our spirit here on this channel. So there's times that things may be very controversial to you because the Most High God brings some OMG stuff out. And I mean OMG stuff out here. All right, so if you are supposed to be here, then you're going to be here. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. I feel energy, and I'm known to roar and rebuke a thing as well, and that may be uncomfortable at times, but it has to be done because it's nastiness. When you deal with murder and stuff like that, because it came out real heavy the other day, that's nonsense. Nobody has a right to take a person's life. It's real talk here on this channel, and God's real, and He's weeding out wicked people. You don't have a right to put your hands on something that belongs to somebody else. You don't have, because God said that brings a curse to you. Why would you want to be cursed? I just want to take this because, well, I want it. Well, that's going to get you a curse. And God teaches you here on this table what's upright and pleasing and a blessing to you, and what will curse you. And so we get spiritual guidance here. And so we just do it. It's like walking into a spiritual courtroom here with the Most High God. I just get out of the way and let Him speak. None of us are exempt from any of His judgments. So anyway, this is who I am. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Yehovah. All right. He's already going to start. We have a victory out here and a defeat. Okay, well, thank you. Hold on. Somebody's stuck. It's stormy on Sunday. Somebody also going to go to jail. That's a jail card. Obviously, somebody been waiting for some stuff, looking from every angle, or maybe you are, to defeat some type of conflict at work or something like that, or what somebody has worked on. There's been investments here that the Most High is showing. And this card here in this deck, it's like it's a defeat, but it also shows somebody, this is a rebellious type of an energy. I have another deck that shows a feminine that's got a masculine all locked up underneath the swords, and it's like my Jezebel card. It's like somebody wants to control somebody here. It's ridiculous. It's as if like, okay, you defeated me, let's go again, because it ain't over till I say it's over. No. If that was one in all uprightness, and the Most High giving you a whirlwind on some stuff, we ain't taking your sword. We don't want fighting. Okay, we deal with some rebellious stuff out here, but there's some type of conflict at work than there is, and but that gives off that feel, because that's an energy of I'm gonna one up you now. That's stupid and immature and demonic, and this goes back to psychedelic behaviors, escapism. You know, stuck, stormy stuff. There's backwards organization here with that 4 showing up. This is poison, stuff like that. This is a predator that you're dealing with out here in some matter. Yeah, there's blocking. There's still victory out here. Regardless if somebody's going to one up, or I don't care, it may seem you won something public out here. I'm going to go again. I'm going to block and do whatever here because I made some type of an investment around some situation. That's okay. This says that you and I can run through a troop and leap over a wall. It's still victory. You're still going to get a victory here if you're doing something in all uprightness. The tower, pow. This is the eyeball. Somebody got an eyewitness on something also today to get something shut down for you in a big way here. Hold on just a second here. Somebody's like swallowing hard in their throat. That word goes back to that energy here. If you're new, I read a lot different than a lot of people. You're going to learn the tarot in a totally new way here as well. The word the other direction goes to work, and you have the 8 of Pentacles here, that combination. It's also going back to a yoke, and God said he was going to break a yoke, and people weren't going to serve themselves off of other people anymore. And he told somebody yesterday, you better get your house in order, because they were under a judgment, and somebody is under a judgment here. And they don't like it because they're going to get defeated by God Almighty, and then go ahead and try to do whatever they want. There's a group here for a lot of you all that's involved in some type of blocking or defensive type of energy. But whatever's going on, whatever you've invested in, you're ready to get up in here and go to the next level. Okay, your basket's going to be full. We just declared to create. Before I turned the camera on, the Most High said, declare those things that are not as though they are, and defy what's in what you're seeing. You walk by faith and not by sight. And so you just imagine yourself, you're ready to go. You're now ready to go. And so we speak it. This is a paradigm shift today on something that's going on for the collective here. Show me this 5 of Swords, what this is about. Because somebody is really stuck. But the Most High is too faithful to fail you and I in whatever that battle's about if you're standing with him. Somebody dealing with the bad karmic energy out here from a crazy King of Pentacles. There's something about work here that's going on. So some of y'all got something. It's been coming out on the channel really heavy the last few days. Something going on at work that's caused a conflict in a really bad way. There's a wolf here. For some of y'all, this person's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Your past, your children, your soulmates for others of you, and whatever they've worked on or something like that. This is somebody that you know from your past that you've got a conflict with, that's got a stuck like energy out here. The 4 of Pentacles. It's like I'm going to hang on to something here. Somebody got a grudge. Somebody's got a grudge. They really got a grudge inside their self. The King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Could be some type of a it's emotional, but somebody won't open up. They're stingy. They got grudges. They're greedy for gain on some matter. I did a reading last night on my Instagram, and somebody is unwilling to make any kind of decision because they've invested in somebody else's stuff, and they're willing to fight for what belongs to somebody else. And it just don't work that way, fool. It don't work that way, fool. Show me the hangman. Show me the hangman. The Three of Wands. They're stuck in something. Okay, you reap what you sow. The Seven of Pentacles is here, and the Queen of Pentacles is here. She's deliberately coming out in the reverse. It's stormy on... I mean, you only have one each in the deck, so it still could be the king or queen or two people or whatever it is. There's a bunch of people down here in that picture for some of you all. But they're stuck in something that they've traded. Okay, it's stormy. Somebody may be looking from every angle in a very creative way, trying to take a lateral approach to figure out how to make a decision on something, because we got this energy of, I don't care, I'm going to hang on to this. I don't care if you've defeated me. Take it again, because it ain't over till I say. Somebody think they the big kahuna poo-poo somewhere, and they ain't if God wants something to come out and to be public for upright purposes. This person's greedy for gain and the negative of the energy. Okay, this is a bad investment with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse like that, which makes Eight Pentacles, which work is here. And somebody trying to figure out how to make a trade again and plant a new seed, but it's going to be uprooted, or something has been uprooted, and that's what's causing this victory today for you. Because what they did was in deception. It's showing it right here. I'm greedy, not going to give it up. Don't care if it's yours or not. I stole it. I got to protect it. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You deal with a very lazy individual when the Seven of Pentacles comes out. Somebody could be losing their job here as well, because they won't open up to do what's right, maybe on the job for some of you all. Somebody invested in this person that's done something out here that was unethical when that comes out in the reverse. It's a very stiff-hearted type of energy, jealous, pay somebody off, don't care. They got potential, but they don't want to put no work in on anything. Something's being uprooted. Somebody's got like reaping and sowing out here on something that they've invested in at work that was wrong. It's causing something in a very public way to come out. They've had secrets with the High Priestess here. They've had secrets out here. Somebody had to really use their intuition. What's hidden here? What's hidden here? The Magician in the reverse. The person's foul. The person's absolutely a demonic, foul individual, manipulator. This is somebody's also into some type of sacrificing type of energy out here. What they sacrifice is they bring a sacrifice that's a very nasty energy. They're magic. They think that they can put like magic spells and stuff. That's what that is in the reverse. Apparently somebody may think that their money can move you and it's like magic to you. I don't think so. That somebody's very manipulative out here in a really bad freaking way. Somebody's a demonic out here. The wheel's going to turn on somebody. It's got a consequence. If somebody thinks that they're going to, hey, I'm going to one-up you now, here I come again, and I'm going to try to block something here because I've invested in this thing out here. And I think I'm going to manipulate. God's got a tower on you because this comes from the Most High God. It's going to come down every time because you're an idiot to operate that way. He's going to knock you down so freaking bad, and it's going to be exposed in front of everybody. And he'll embarrass you. God will embarrass you because you're his enemy. He says, I'm quick to contend against magic. He says so. He's quick to contend also against people who are withholding people from their wages, is what he says. He says, I'll be real quick to get up in your face, and God's eyes are right here watching something. God will fight for you and I. And somebody else think that I'm manipulating for. I don't think so. It's got a consequence. This is the yod. This is the arm of authority. This is the first letter of Jehovah God's name. And you're going to get a whirlwind on you. You are. You are great. What else you want to bring out here? You'll hold it. None can fight against you. The little rider, okay, this like popping up, little lover type energy. It's an invention. Well, somebody's very creative, but they're manipulative in whatever they invented. Something's coming out about it. They're defeated in it. And somebody wants to pop up and say, hey, trade with me. You better not. But, I mean, if you can't get it under control, I guess you can't get it under control because somebody cute or they move you or they got money. It's going to curse you, actually. It's got a big fat consequence. There's something about a traveling energy here. There's an IT worker here. A discovery is out here. Okay, well, I'm seeing books out here. This person's looking at a book, and this person's got a book. Okay, somebody's studied some stuff, knows some stuff. I don't know. Maybe your teacher. I don't really know. But this is like something's been a mystery has now come up. There's education of something here today that's going to defeat something. It's going to bring a tower. It already has. Yeah, something's over. There's death issues out here. And then the doggy dog. All right, well, somebody's friend's involved in stuff, but there's also good news coming. You definitely have some good news coming. And so if you also working with somebody that you know is a freaking manipulator and a freak, they're out. They're going to lose their job. There's something around timing here, and the wheel's going to turn. You talk about a great big my God. With the tower coming down and the wheel going around, there's been something very perverted going on out here, attached to something that has been worked on or at your work. There's occupation here, and this is long term. Somebody's been long term on something. For some of you all, they're out of there. Yova says that you need to talk to your kids. That came out yesterday in a really big way. Somebody says there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about you. For some of you all, if this person's trying to one up on something, they're wanting to trade, again, they come out in the reverse. They come out in the reverse. There's a little invention out here. Somebody's in the reverse here trying to manipulate some stuff to get their way because they're greedy. And yesterday when I did that reading, somebody was coming back around on my other channel. I don't know if y'all caught that video, but it was real big. The devil was there trying to tempt somebody, and they were sure of themselves. They were going to go use somebody for all that money because they're greedy here. And God said, you turn that person away. They won't take no for an answer, but God said, you make them go away. And so somebody thinks that, okay, I got defeated here. I got to figure out something here with this hangman from every angle, very creatively, how to take indirect approach, how to get something done here. And I'm going to tell this person, it's not a day that goes by. I don't think about you, babe. No, God said, turn them down. They're a manipulator. They're going to use you. They'll take you for everything you got. They're perverted. You need to end something real quick on a matter. Yeah, acting like, okay, in the state like or according to something else. All they are is a manipulator. Dark night of the soul. Give it to them. There's an eyewitness to something. It's right here. That's the eyeball. There is an eyewitness. Somebody deserves to go to jail for some of your cases. For the energy to go in some cases. There's knowledge when the tower comes out. There's perception when the wheel comes out. Something's been communicated because God said something was going to be overheard. There's communication real big here. And this is like somebody discovering something. Somebody knows some stuff out here. That's why that person's having a cow. A judge is involved. Again, somebody needs to get to jail. And then travel. It's out here with the wheel. Where somebody went, what they're doing. The travel was real big yesterday in the water reading. Something about out of country. I mean, you have foreign places. Somebody also may be trying to, like we had ICE come out, like immigration, things like that, trying to go and marry, because this is like a match, but somebody's in the reverse for wrong reasons why they're there. In doing something, or somebody may be trying to take a bunch of money and get the heck out of Dodge for something as well, and they're using somebody in a very manipulative way to do that. I don't know. That energy's here. Vomit. Okay, well, we all know what vomit is. The dog's out here, and the dog will return to vomit. Somebody's in something that they can't get out of. Somebody that you love is coming towards you today, and this person's got a problem with it for some of you all, and you are loved. Somebody's jealous because that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, her meaning is jealous. She's trying to do something stupid out here. What else you want to bring out here? Also, you may love somebody, but they may not be right either for some cases. I mean, you can love somebody, but their path that they're on is not right as well. You could care for people. I don't know. You're going to have to weigh something out here. But there's something like, my God, going on here. It's ending regardless. Victory, victory. The person's just nothing but a loser for set here in their demonic state of greed, and they got malice on them. I mean, greed is a deadly sin. It's the root of evil. You have despair. Let them be in despair. What they're doing to people is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. You get the travel here as well. What they're doing to people is wrong, folks. High regard. But somebody's out here that's in a high position. Came out yesterday that they were a maladministration. They're abusive in their power. It shows it right here. That, you know, that King, Queen of Pentacles come out yesterday together with the King of Swords as well, and somebody was making a decision to go just to go dive down and attack somebody. And that's that energy. They do deserve to go to jail. They do. It's right here. It's why it's storming. They know that they're guilty for some stuff that they've done. They know that they are. There's an expectation in the mature man, or something's happened to the mature man, or the mature man is the King of Pentacles energy as well, up in here with something, whatever he represents for you. And then there is news, and it's good news for people who are upright in this situation. All right, let me take a couple more messages. You just pick through my hands. You just let the viewer know what they need to continue just to get a victory. There is some type of a secret love around somebody. So if you are loved and it's safe for you to love, and whatever that is for you, then you got somebody jealous around it, then you do. Somebody's had to stay secret about it for whatever reasons why. Something public's coming out. Somebody you love then is coming towards you. I feel like something's going to be known around a situation, and you're going to be okay with it. Somebody else is in despair about it because they got problems with it. Anyway, there's a secret love out here, and for some of y'all that's been an affair, and it wasn't something that should have been there, and it caused a ruckus as well on the freeway. Again, you got the vehicle here, you got travel out here with the journey. So something about traveling is out here. There is a strong positive force that is at work, so just trust. There's something positive coming for the upright. Thank you, Jehovah, because there's victory out here. There's an authority, and to be firm in strength and authority, and to prevail. Yes, God said yesterday, if you faint, your strength is small. Keep going. Yes, there definitely is a war out here, folks, but you and I stand in the truth. We got victory after victory. You don't win in manipulating stuff. You don't win in being crazy and paying people off to do some stuff. You're cursed. There's a troop, an army, a band of men. Well, there's war out here. There's war out here. A Jezebel is out here. That's that Five of Swords that I was describing in my other deck. That little stupid Jezebel thing. They just hold on to whatever. They think they running the show, man. No, what happens in the story of Jezebel is the dogs go lick her blood out. She dies at the end of the freaking story. She freaking dies at the end of it, you freak. You're a demonic. And she also take you back to sacrificing and stuff too. Okay, there's somebody's into magic and says stupidness. But also is telling somebody also, Jehovah says it is /it was a cover-up. So some of y'all, it's being discovered, whatever the cover-up is trying to be, it's going to be exposed. If that's past energy, it's exposed. Regardless, it's ending. God says there's a positive force at work. Whatever they try to conjure up here on some nonsense, you just need to beware, but God's going to expose it. Assured success is out here. Thank you, Jehovah. It shows us right there. Thank you, Jehovah. All right, we have the letter R, which is that Raito. You know what it represents? The ride. There's travel stuff all over the place here. It also represents a removal, and you will cooperate. Get out, Jezebel. Get out. The letter R in the deck is the Judgment card. This is a final call. This is absolutely a final call on for the collective today. And it's assured success on some stuff. So let the little crybaby cry. They don't give a rip about their God and doing what's right. Okay, let them die, because they will die in their sin. They can't, because most I said last night when I was reading in the Instagram reading, the King of Pentacles was in the reverse and the Queen of Swords was in the reverse, and they refused to do what was right, because they danged if they do, they danged if they don't. And I heard it this way: you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't, because you are the damnation. And what they've done is trapped themselves in such a way that if they do try to do something, they still got a karmic situation to pay. If they don't, they still going to be exposed, and it just, they're trapped on every side of a situation out here. That definitely is trapped on every side. All right, folks. Well, this is what come out. I feel led to take these. Thank you, Yula, for fighting the battle. The battle belongs to you. You have a dedication to something that's been out here, and we dedicate it to the Most High God. It says, "Thou shalt." So, look, if you're brand new, don't get mad at what's fixing to come out here. Your dictionary agrees with this. A dog, spiritually speaking, takes you back to a perversion. All right? And I speak on the channel all the time, and you need to be warned that if somebody's trying to say, here's a bunch of money, can you go do something for me? And you know it's morally not right. God says that a wicked person will pull a bribe from his bosom. Okay, this is wickedness, and it'll pervert your way. So a dog takes you to a perversion, and once you accept that, you consent to opening a door for a perversion. Pick your perversion, because it's a spiritual law that's going to take place, because God says my word's not going to fall to the ground or return to me void. So when I say it, that this bribe will pervert you, you have opened up a spiritual thing. Now it's a wicked spiritual thing. Okay, it's a wicked spiritual thing with that magician in the reverse here. And it's a law that you've consented to, because you have free will. And because you didn't deny it and the money looked good to you, now there's evilness out here and a perversion is out here. What is a perversion? Well, in this scripture, we're going to find out. And your dictionary agrees with this, because the word perversion takes you to homosexuality. The word mark of the beast, when I looked it up the other day, takes you to an animal. All right, and so this says, thou shalt not lie down with the same sex. It is an abomination. Neither shalt thou lie down with any beast sexually to defile thyself. Neither shall anyone stand before a beast to lie down thereunto. It is confusion, and that is exactly what this hangman is. This Queen of Pentacles come out in reverse. She's done that, or both, or all, or something. For some cases, the person has. It's confusion, and so it says it's a confusion and a perversion. It says, defile ye not yourselves in any of these things, for the nations are defiled and will vomit you out of the land. The word vomit came out. Let Jehovah speak up. You deal with a wicked party out here. It says the soul without knowledge is not good, and he that hasteneth with his feet sins. And so somebody real quick to do something wicked out here. You deal with somebody who can't get a victory because they're in a wicked state with God Almighty. There will be a removal out here, because God's going to do it straight from the heavens. Okay, let us get some knowledge from God, folks, so that you don't die and that you live. God wants you to live and not die and declare his works. Okay. So anyway, this is what come out. Good luck to you. Shalom.